I don't have money. Now I'm broke. Swore I had a fifth full of rum in the cupboard. All I found was a can of Coke. Ah, yeah. Sun's out, but it feels like it's raining. Bad week, hell yeah, I'm complaining. I'm kinda over it. I could use a beach right now, somewhere where the summer's year-round. Give me some sand in my toes, couple mojitos, where the world slows down. I could use that time wasted, sunbathing, postcard kind of thing, dreaming about peace and out. Yeah, I could use a beach, I could use a beach right now. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I could use a beach. I'm down for a lake, upstate, or a port of I ought to escape. Doesn't really matter long as I'm by the water, sun kissing my blues away. Got a suitcase full of problems, can't fix them, rather ditch them than solve them. Sounds nice. Yeah, I could use a beach right now, somewhere where the summer's year-round. Give me some sand in my toes, couple mojitos, where the world slows down. I could use that time wasted, sunbathing, postcard kind of thing, dreaming about peace and out. Yeah, I could use a beach, I could use a beach right now. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Wanna find me a shoreside campground, wanna get lost, I don't wanna be found. No, no. I could use a beach right now, I could use a beach, somewhere where the summer's year-round. Give me some sand in my toes, couple mojitos, where the world slows down. I could use that time wasted, sunbathing, postcard kind of thing, dreaming about peace and out. I could use a beach, I could use a beach right now. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I could use a beach right now. Yeah. Wanna find me a shoreside campground, wanna get lost, I don't wanna be found. No, I could use a beach.
From the edge of the shoreline to the heart of the island, this is B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions, right here on TikiManRadio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network. So grab your flip-flops, pour your favorite drink, and settle in. We're streaming worldwide at TikiManRadio.com and on TikiManRadio YouTube. The tide is right, and the confessions start now.
You need a kiwi martini. It disappears like Houdini. It's made with vodka, not tequila, and makes you feel better quickly.
own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Take second best, put me to the test. Things on your chest, you need to confess. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone to care. Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight tonight. We are traveling at 34,000 feet at approximately 420 knots. Those on the left side of the aircraft, I'd like you to take a look out your window. We're passing over Key West, and I'd like to point out Beechy Shell Studios. You're in luck tonight, as our in-flight entertainment will be Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, so sit back, relax, leave the flying to me, and enjoy B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on TikiManRadio. Oh, and I'd like to suggest downloading the free app, so when we do get to our final destination, you can listen to everything on TikiManRadio. Enjoy your flight, enjoy the in-flight entertainment, and thank you for flying TikiManRadio Airlines.
Do a little song about food, Memphis, Tennessee. That's right, we're talking about hot sweet potatoes and crackling bread. I need some mulligan stew with Turner Rich Man's head. I need some black-eyed peas and some collard greens. And you know that nothing could be fonder than sitting down eating at the Dixie Diner. boys, ain't it? We appreciate it. We love you. We'll see you.
You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on TikiManRadio. That's right. You're tuned into Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, coming to you on a Friday night from Key West, Florida, from the Beechy Shell Studios at the Beechy Shell Hideaway. Here we are, folks, another Friday night coming with you guys with all kinds of... We got so much brand new music coming in. Let's see. Michelle is bouncing around here somewhere, so she'll be here shortly. Let's get to a video. Hey, there's me. If you're watching us live on YouTube, here we are, B-Man and Michelle, having a great time. So much going on. My God, this has been a crazy week. That last song, Dixie Diner, with the early Coral Reefers. Danny Lynn sent that to me earlier this week. And Roger Bartlett, who was the original Coral Reefer for Jimmy Buffett way back in the day. And if you ever watched the documentary that the Sauce Boss's daughter put together, a rock and roll president for Jimmy Carter, you will see the early days of Jimmy Buffett, who was out on the campaign trail for Jimmy Carter, and in there was Roger Bartlett doing his thing. But that was a live version of Dixie Diner performed by the original members of the Coral Reefers band, Greg Fingers Taylor, who my sister has played with back in the day, Deborah McCall, Keith Sykes, Philip Figueroa, Harry Daly, Roger Bartlett, and Jay Spell. And all this is in the movie Occupational Hazard, the first Coral Reefers. And I can't wait to see that movie or documentary, whatever they're calling it. That's going to be really cool. Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
How are you tonight, my love?
I'm fine. How are you?
We had a milestone this week.
Yesterday.
What was it?
Our 20th wedding anniversary.
Our 20th wedding anniversary. I was going to put the Flintstones, happy anniversary, but I completely forgot. So, wow on the 20. Thank you, Howard. We appreciate it. And a big applause. Yay! Let me get Michelle in here. Look at us. Yay! That's right. So 20 years. That's a damn good milestone for you and I. So.
And what else?
And the release of our very brand new song. What?
Smooth
Sailing. Yes. So we had that released yesterday on our anniversary, which was your idea. I was going to release it in April, and you're like, no, our anniversary. And I'm like, I got the brakes going on the car, and I had to go back out there and change it real quick on CD Baby, who is our pushes all our stuff out there to everybody who listens to B-Man and Michelle. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. We're going to play that song here shortly. For some people may not have gone out and listened to it, downloaded it. Please download it. That helps us musicians get at least a half a cent of the 99 cents that Apple takes from us. So we appreciate any support. Thank you very much, Donna. I appreciate it. She goes, love smooth sailing. Donna Cummings and Bob Cummings, they're on their way up to Coyote Woods. Drive safe, you guys. Hope you're having a good time up there. Danny Lynn is listening in tonight. I don't know for how long, because he's out in Texas for his granddaughter's graduation. So I think that is pretty cool. So he's out there with his daughter and granddaughter and having a great time. So I hope, tell them hi, give them all hugs from B-Man and Michelle from Key West. And it's beautiful outside.
It was not too humid.
No, it was not that humid. We've had a little bit of a breeze on the island. That's what's been interesting.
Well, it's raining like crazy up on the mainland, I guess.
On the mainland, it's raining up there.
Which means our water is nice and cold. And cold water.
Yeah, but we definitely, the weather has not been bad down here. It's been warm. It's been
a little sprinkle almost every day.
You know, I walked out this morning to go on a walk. I don't do my walks like I used to, and it really pisses me off, but I need to get out and do more of that. But the cool thing, I walked out this morning because I was going to take some, this is an Ohio thing, but I don't know if anybody else does this, but I went and got like 2 bags of green beans and cleaned them up, threw them in a pot, threw some potatoes in there, some bacon, some onion, and cooked that all up. Man, how good was that, Michelle?
Good.
And Jake down at Nailtini, who's one of our sponsors. Thank you, Nailtini, for being a part of our world. So I took it down there to him because he's from Cincinnati, and that's an Ohio thing. I'm sure it's a thing in other states as well. But, man, we had so much fun doing that. So took that down to him, and it was sprinkling a little bit. But yet the sun was still out, and there was this cloud over us, and I'm just like, I love the spritz from the cloud that it was giving me. I'm just like, this is so nice. So thank you, Donna Cummins. She said she downloaded the song, so appreciate it. Yes, lots and lots of things going on. I have lots of new music tonight, and even before the show, I was getting more hits on more new music. I don't know if May is now the new music thing for everybody. I don't. I never used to release our stuff until December. It was December, January, February timeframe. I would release all our new music, and I did it different this year, along with Tiffany Green with Beach and Boat and Fish and Float. And if you have not downloaded that, please go out to Apple and download that. But let me tell you what, there is so many new songs out there. It's unbelievable. We got And We Hunt's on. Woohoo! I'm glad you're on with us tonight. What else is going on, Michelle, in the world? What do we have tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's our big thing to
Tomorrow's
celebrate.
a big deal.
Our new song and our anniversary.
So everything was released on Thursday, but we're going to do a big deal tomorrow at the Hemingway Social Club, 1:30 to 4:30. You and I are celebrating our 20th anniversary. You and I are celebrating the release of Smooth Sailing.
We're not playing till 4:30. We need to get our butts out of there by 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30. Actually, we'll probably quit about 4 because they've got an event right behind us. So it's one of those Tom Shepard songs, "Take Your Drunk Ass Home," that you got to get the hell out of there.
You don't have to.
But the cool thing is we're doing that tomorrow. I made 2 rum cakes. I'm also not only the tamale man down here, but I am the rum cake man now. People are asking me to make rum cakes for them, so I do that. Happy birthday, and we hunt, according to Tiki Band, who just chimed in. So happy birthday to you.
And sopapilla cheesecake.
And what?
Sopapilla cheesecake.
Who's making sopapilla?
They ask you to make sopapilla cheesecake.
Oh, they make me. Yeah, you're right. I was like, I didn't make a sopapilla cheesecake, but they asked me to make a sopapilla cheesecake. So yeah, I'm kind of like the tamale guy and a cake dude down here. So there's all kinds of fun stuff going on. But here we are, where there's so much going on here in Key West. And you know what? So I want the audience to know that on Fridays, you and I make a point to go down. We start our Fridays off down at the Hemingway Social Club.
In the past month and a half or so.
Month and a half. And I love this because it's so relaxing to me. It helps clear my head. Because once I zoom in here, if I stay here, I'm doing so much stuff. And what I've found is us going to the Hemingway Social Club, I get a chance to kind of like break away from everything until I come back here and start the radio up. So it really calms me down. But why do we go there on Fridays?
Because we get a free drink.
We get a free drink because we're military retired, and they give military free. 1 free drink. So Michelle and I go in there and get our free drink. And then, of course,
We're there between 3 and 5. We get a happy hour.
Happy hour. So we do that. So we did that tonight. And then we had to leave a little early. So we decided to go get something at La Tratte. So we had lasagna tonight for dinner and met all kinds of people. And so that's what we do. And then we get down here. And by that time, it's 6:15. And I turn everything on. And we start the show. And here we are. Nice and relaxing, and everything turned on perfectly tonight. So I'm not in the background going, "Serenity now!"
That's not.
It's not what I say, is it? What is it?
Lots of swear words.
Lots of swear words. So, oh my God. So Ann Wehunt says, "Thanks all. I'm not quite to the milestone Tiki Man is reaching soon. You know what? Tiki Man is an old son of a bitch. He is.
Not as old as you.
Shut up, Michelle. You're not supposed to let that out of the bag.
Or me.
Yeah, you're an old woman. That one you sing, what's that song by John Prine? I am an old woman. I am an old woman. Named after my mother. Angel from Montgomery. So yeah. So Danny's, I think he's turning 60 or he'll turn 60 in July. Old bastard.
Craig and Jill. They'll be turning 60 in
Yeah,
June
Craig and Jill will
July.
be turning 60. So you'll all be joining me. And then you'll be asking me for all the coupons and, where can, we get the old stuff, Then we have to start going to like the 3 o'clock dinners. What do they call that? When you have to go to dinner, it's the...
Happy hour.
No, it's not the happy hour.
What
It's...
do they go to?
No, what they have it on sign? Early bird. It's the early bird. Yeah, it's early bird. So we have to go get the early bird dinner, so...
We don't have a lot of that in Key West.
Yes, you'll be putting your order in for tamales and rum cake. Yes, you got to let me know. You got to give me enough leadway on that. So is Callie on tonight? Callie, TGIF from the left coast. Callie McCool is on tonight. Look, I have so much music I need to get to tonight. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, I've got so many things open on my computer. I want a great big shout out to the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street. They are the supporters of the webcam, so you can see Michelle and me, or I should say me and the beautiful Michelle, the hot Michelle. You have like that Heidi look tonight with your hair and everything. So Sweden. She's from Sweden. Huh? Inga from Sweden. So it's good to have you.
Tell them about next week.
What about next week?
We won't be here.
All right, before I forget, I have it on my list of things to talk about. We will not be on the air next Friday. We are taking next Friday off. Why are we taking next Friday off? 2 reasons. First of all, Michelle's cousin from California is coming in. And we have a lot of stuff going on with them once they get here. 2, we are part of the Coconut Castaways all-week event.
Castaway to the Keys.
Castaway to the Keys. So they've included us again this year, and thank you to everybody at the Castaways for letting us be a part of the Castaway to the Keys for 2026. So we're opening it up this Tuesday, and then, of course, there's some other events we need to be at. So we are not going to be on the air next Friday due to that. So we want to get that point out there right now. No Friday show next week. Now, I also want to bring this up. I know Danny is not doing his Sunday show because he's in Texas spending time with his granddaughter who's graduating from high school, and, of course, with his daughter. This week. So there's no Sunday show on Sunday, which means the show we did this week for the Tuesday on the Island will not be broadcasted until next week. So there will be a Tuesday on the Island next week, and then the following week on the 9th of June, Michelle and I will be doing another Tuesday on the Island, I believe right here from the Beechy Shell Studio, Beechy Shell Hideaway. So we'll advertise all that. But just so you guys all know, that's the deal with what's happening with broadcasts. Having said all that, I don't know if you've heard our new song or not. I am so happy with this song. I've had a lot of good comments.
Who else plays on this song with us?
I got a lot of radio stations that have picked this up and started playing it along with Beach and Boat and Fish and Floating. But this song right here is You and I, of course. And then on background vocals is Tiffany Green. And pulling the violin off in this song is Emily Randall. Now, let me tell you what. This is a little bit behind the music. And I love talking about this kind of stuff. So from day one, when I wrote this song, now we wrote this song because of Kurt Stevens. Okay, Kurt Stevens, you may have heard his music on Radio Margaritaville. Kurt Stevens has a lot of cool stuff out there. Kurt Stevens is associated with the Hemingway family down here in Key West, and we were at the Hemingway Social Club, I don't know, 9 months ago, 8 months ago. How many months ago was that, Michelle?
It was for. Wasn't for Rumfest, was it?
It might have been Rumfest. Regardless of what it was,
Last summer. So.
he was sitting there playing his song, his brand new song called Smooth. Now, I had been playing Kurt Stevens' music on our show because I had heard it on Radio Margaritaville. One day we were driving up north, and I'm like, that's a great song. I'm going to put that on the radio for TikiManRadio. And as we're doing that, we're down at the Hemingway Social Club. There's Kurt Stevens, and he started playing his new song called Smooth. And as Michelle and I are sitting in our normal corner, which is kind of our little spot where we always sit, believe it or not. And as he's singing this song, it's like he gets into like smooth, and Michelle and I are like sailing. But he doesn't do that.
It's just smooth.
It's just smooth. And then he goes into the next verse. So Michelle and I looked at each other and we're like, smooth sailing, that's a song. And I left there that night. The next day I started carving out this song, Smooth Sailing, which is what we have now. And we just saw Kurt about a month ago. He was down here for songwriters, and we got talking to him, and I shared the song with him saying, look, it's not ready to publish yet, but thanks to you, here's what we come up with. And he was like, oh my God, that's a really great song. So that's how this song came about. But I knew in this song I wanted something more in it. And I love Emily Randall. She's a good friend. She's a good musician. And I said, I want you to add the violin to this. Now, before the violin came in, we had Tiffany Green here, and we were putting together Beach and Boat and Fish and Floatin'. This is like behind the music, everybody. If you're listening, this is how things happen when we write songs and do the things that we do. And so we were sitting here, and we just done Beach and Boat and Fish and Floatin', and we did something else, and I looked at Tiffany, and I'm like, do you have enough time to throw background on Smooth Sailing? And right after we did Beach, Boat, and Fish Floatin', I got Tiffany to put her part on Smooth Sailing. And then once I got everything the way I wanted it, sent everything to Emily Randall in Chicago and her producer, John, out there. They did their thing, and she sent me a bunch of tracks. And Michelle and I couldn't agree on which track. She liked the one track, I liked the other. And I said, screw this, because they're both good. We combined all the tracks that she sent to put on this CD, or this single that we put out. Now, at first, Emily was like, I don't think you should do that. But then when we did it all together and I sent her what it sounded like, she's like, holy crap, that sounds awesome. And she agreed our choice of what we did in putting all the tracks in just made the song what it was. Now, I'm going to tell you that in the beginning, Tiffany Green's like, it doesn't need violin. When I sent it to Emily Randall, she goes, it doesn't need the violin. And I'm like, I want the violin. I don't care what anybody says. I know what's in my head. I know what I want. And this is what came out. And this is how it has happened to where we're at. And I'm going to play this song right now. And I hope you guys, if you haven't heard it, I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't downloaded it yet, please download it. It'll be a nice anniversary gift to Michelle and I. So, Smooth Sailing, B-Man and Michelle right here on TikiManRadio.
Woke up with the sunshine, smile on my face. Birds are singing melody, sweet lemonade. No need to hurry, no need to race. Life's a gentle river as we're riding the waves. Ooh. Found her easy rhythm in this crazy world, like a leaf floating on a summer swirl. Laughing at the worries that we left behind. Every day's a gift that we keep in mind, 'cause it's smooth sailing. Every day's a blessing, every moment so sweet. Smooth sailing, dancing to the rhythm of our heartbeats. slow, but the sweetest peace comes when you go with the flow. You and me walking down the Key West streets, Sloppy Joe singing those barroom beats, walking by Mallory where the sun retreats, heading to the docks where the sailboats meet. Well, we're smooth sailing, every day's a blessing, every moment so sweet. Smooth sailing, dancing to the rhythm of our heartbeats. Worries drift away like the clouds in the sky. Nothing's gonna shake us. We're smooth sailing. Every day's a blessing, every moment so sweet. Dancing to the rhythm of our heartbeats. Worries drift away like the clouds in the sky. Nothing's gonna shake us. Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. You and me were smooth sailing.
Hi, this is Adrian Z. You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on TikiManRadio.
That's right. B-Man and Michelle coming to you live from the Beechy Shell Studios. That was Smooth Sailing by B-Man and Michelle, featuring on violin Miss Emily Randall, and of course background vocals with Tiffany Green. What a fun... I love putting this music stuff together. You know, I love the creativity, and it's really cool.
Cool. Smooth.
Michelle's like, whatever. I'd rather watch. So talk about that for a minute. Talk about what you did there at the end. I don't know if some people caught that or not.
There's a little echo. Blessing, and what's the other one? I have the lyrics
Rhythm.
in front of me. Rhythm.
Yeah. So when we were doing the recording of that, Michelle...
We're trying to figure out how to accent that. Should we harmonize? Should we do something? Should we echo?
So Michelle came up with the, blessing and rhythm. And the weird thing is, because we're here doing this, I hear it, and I'm just like, okay, that sounds really cool. That's a neat thing. But we had gotten so many compliments. Even our producer up in Atlanta.
Emily liked it too.
Yeah, our producer in Atlanta goes, "Wow, man, he's very country. He's like, that's really cool. I like that." When I heard that, I was like, "God dang, what is that?" And I thought that was really cool. And so he did that, and then when Emily heard it, when she was putting the violin stuff in, she's like, "Oh my God, I love that." So that was really neat. So yeah, it's just again, the creativity, how we build a song, develop a song, do the things that we do. Sometimes it just happens, and sometimes it's like Beach and Boatin', Fishin' Floatin'. That song was at least a 2.5 year development.
From the very
very beginning.
Inception.
Yeah.
Thought.
Yeah. Talk on that a little bit better, Michelle. Let me hear you.
Inception of the thought.
Yes. Because it started at Goldman's. It was...
And it probably sat for like a year. So
Well, was it
the
Goldman's?
first year was just kind of, we should do that.
Yeah. It started at Goldman's, and we talked about it. And then, Tiffany left. And we still talked about it in between, when she was gone and everything. But it didn't...
Again, it's still just, we should do that.
Yeah.
For like a year.
And then... she gets back down here, and we're like, we got to do that song, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. And then I just kind of thought it was going to sit on deaf ears a little bit. And then next thing you know, she called me up while she was here, and she's like, all right, we're ready. We're going to do this. And I'm like, holy crap. I told her I wrote the song, and I really hadn't wrote the song. So I sat here for like 45 minutes to an hour, and I just started scratching out comments and thoughts, and I've stuck it in there. Sent it to her, and I'm like, look, this is my ideas. And she then responded to me, and she goes, you wrote the damn song. And I'm like, no, I don't think I wrote the song. Please make comments. And she made one small change and said, you wrote the song, here it is. We finished it up, and then it took another year before we got it out the door because she went back up north, and it kind of fell, she was doing her life things with her husband who's got some medical issues. And then next thing you know, she gets back down here, and I'm like, we're going to finish this damn thing while you're here. And we did. I mean, we set a point to say it's going to get done, and out the door it went. And so that's how it happened. And, of course, smooth sailing. I never thought of having Tiffany on it, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. So, let me see. Donna's going to dinner. Thank you, Callie. We enjoyed that new release. I appreciate you saying that. And, of course, Callie says, romanticize sailing. Then I watch YouTube. Rogue waves, hurricanes, scare the crap out of me. Yeah. It was kind of cool because our friends, when we were down in Belize, were sitting there around the table one night, and they know Michelle and I very well, and they're always asking us, what are we doing music? Especially Ron. Ron really gets a kick out of the things that we do, and got any new music? And I said yes. So I played Beach and Boat and Fish and Floatin', which had already been released. No, it had not been released yet. Didn't release till we got back. And they were like, oh, that's a freaking great song. And then I played Smooth Sailing, and they're like, holy crap, So they were very, very happy. So anyway, there we are. That's how we do it in music, and I think it's pretty cool. It's fun to get together, and believe it or not, I've got at least another 3, if not 4 songs that will be in the mix to get out to you guys. So that's the beauty of not having to do a songwriter showcase this year, that I can get out there and work on music and do what I came here to do anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Willie?
Willie's right there behind us. I don't know if you can see Willie. We can't see Willie.
You got to raise the camera.
I'll raise the camera in a bit. But that little tower behind us is where Willie's at. So now let me see if I can up it just a bit. So let me see. There we go. All right. I think the audience can now see Willie. Yes, I raised the camera. There he is. He's up in his tower. Hello, Willie. Thanks for joining us.
He said, yeah.
He's like, nah. Yeah. Now you can't see me because I'm so far below the thing.
You see the top of your head.
All right. Yeah, well, you don't want to see the top of me. I had to get a haircut today, so I look good. There we go. How's that? Is that better? I look like that guy when we go down to the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, and he does these stupid YouTube video things. And all you see is like the part of his head, and it's like trivia, and he's like the goofiest looking dude. So I got to change that because I look too damn goofy. All right, so you all saw Willie. There we go. I look better now. Let me see. Callie
The hell with Willie.
Says, metaphorically, smooth sailing kind of represents my late career successes. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah. Career success. I'm always doing something different with my career. I mean, Air Force, and then I was a senior national security analyst, which
what does that mean?
A stupid title that SAIC gave me. I'm like, sure, I'm a senior national security analyst. Can you get me an interview on CNN? They're like, what do you do? Yeah, I save you from not getting your ass killed from Kim Bio stuff. What can I say? I've done all kinds of crazy stuff in my career. So let's get to some more music because we do have a lot of new music tonight.
You got a lot to do, and we played 2 songs.
I know. We have a lot
so
going on. So we've got new music coming up. We got Kenny Chesney's Carry On. That new song that Kenny came out with was actually filmed here at the Schooner Wharf, where he hangs out all the time. And believe it or not, the week that he was doing this was the week that I got a chance to briefly chit-chat with him over by his house. He was carrying in flower pots, so had a chance to talk with him. Keith Sykes has a new one called Some People. We got, I put Mark Mulch in there with Sunrise Vibes. Head Above Water Acoustic, Their Sun Is My Guide. That new song, that's a great song. We have so much going on tonight, so hang out with us. We're going to get some music, and in the meantime, a little Kenny Chesney, Carry On. Tell me what you think of this song. I had a few people send me a message asking me what my thoughts were. One of them was they thought it was a very rushed song that he just put out. I don't know. It's everybody has their opinion of music, to include my own music. People make comments, but I don't know. What do you think? Share it. But in the meantime, let's get to some new.
Hey, this is B-Man, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle right here on TikiManRadio. And coming at you with some brand new music. Enjoy.
Some people not so much. Many people build a borderline just to keep the world outside behind. Life have the answer. Some folks think they know it all. Some folks say the other side is wrong. Other folks just try to get along. Younger folks make older people. Older folks are glad they do. Life is just a cabaret, they say. Some people come and go with every day.
Looking for the ultimate craft beer experience in Key West? Head to the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., it's your must-stop spot for 18 handcrafted beers on tap. Available in 4, 12, and 16 ounces. Not sure which beer to choose? Try their flights of 4-ounce beers and find your favorite. The Southernmost Pint Brewpub also offers wine, cider, seltzers, and refreshing non-alcoholic drink options. And the food? Oh yeah! Dig into their Scotch eggs, German potato pancakes, Thai peanut noodles, chili cheese fries, and so much more. Every bite's a flavor adventure. Happy hour runs daily from 4 to 6 p.m. with 25% off drinks and discounted snacks. Want to enjoy that wonderful Key West tropical attitude? Then enjoy their giant outdoor seating area with fun games and comfortable seating. After dark, enjoy their giant projector and building-sized screen and watch your favorite sports event and entertaining films. Planning event? Book their space for free. At Southernmost Pint Brewpub, every pint tells a story. Yours could be next. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street here in Key West. Open daily 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer one barrel at a time.
Reef Rum is American-made with an offbeat blend, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It was created for bohemians and connoisseurs who tire of the same old thing. It's an eccentric blend of natural banana, orange, and coconut, balanced with a touch of smoky flavor. To find out where you can find Reef Rum, visit reefrum.com. If you're looking to step out of your comfort zone, then Reef Rum is where you need to be. Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio.
Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it, happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it, happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Coming to you live from Beechy Shell Hideaway Studio in Key West, Florida. You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle. Now, back to the show.
That's right. Happy anniversary to my lovely wife. And you know what? Callie made a comment. He says, don't forget having a beautiful wife to share it with. Yes, we do a lot of fun things. And it's so fun to have Michelle part of my world. There she is. What are you drinking over there?
I'm not telling.
I know what it is. It's just plain old Verner's. Right?
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale. There you go. That last song, Some People, Keith Sykes. So that was good to see. Keith still putting out a lot of stuff. Keith Sykes, if you don't know who Keith Sykes is, he was one of Jimmy Buffett's Coral Reefers back in the day. Coast of Marseille, he wrote. And...
Volcano.
The Volcano. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go. We got Ray and Harriet listening tonight. Hey, guys, just signing in. Happy anniversary day. Thank you. He's like, happy A-Day. I'm like, what is A-Day? So yes, and then, of course, before that was Kenny Chesney's Carry On, the brand new one that came out. He did a really cool video. I think it was a cool video from the Schooner Wharf. Saw some pictures. Throughout that video, you see him doing other things. You see him kind of riding his bicycle throughout Key West. Short snippets, which they captured him down by the cemetery where he lives. Only I know that. A lot of people are like, wonder where that's at. I'm like, I know where it's at. Because I see him down there. That's why. Good seeing you, Ray and Harriet. I hope everything's going well with you guys. It's a beautiful evening in Key West. It's nice out there. We had a fun walk home, didn't we?
Didn't get rained on.
Did not get rained on. So that's what's pretty nice. So let me see. What else is going on in Key West, Michelle? We had some bad stuff. You might have heard some stuff. We had a guy that killed his wife last night. And unfortunately, from what I heard, there was so much happening within like an hour. It was like, I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Someone just killed their wife. And then next thing you know, they're like, somebody jumped off the lighthouse. So I don't know. I'm not going to say anything else other than that, but there's still a lot of things to be yet said about what happened last night. So yes, we had some crazy stuff going on. So once we find out more, we'll share with you. But I didn't know the musician that apparently killed his wife. I was like, Allegedly, yeah. It hasn't been proven yet, but everything kind of shoots that direction. I don't know. Some crazy stuff. So things happen here in Key West. There's a lot of drama that happens. I'm going to put this out there. I'm looking for investors. We live in the coolest place here in Key West, and it's off the market at the moment. But I have an idea. And if I can get a group of investors that wants to come in on where we live, I think we can make something really neat happen. So if you're interested in what my thought process is, let me know. But this could be a really cool investment opportunity, and that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. Are you paying attention tonight? I don't think you are. You're watching the frickin' what are you watching on TV?
The Connors.
The Connors. You've seen these damn things how many times? What do we have over there on the side of the... So I had this idea.
You asked a question, and now you're going to tell a story.
All right, I'm going to tell the story, because I was going to ask the question, you're going to say it, but we're going to eventually get into what my thought is. So I'm trying to turn this into the chocolate bar with 1,000 TVs that Danny has.
No, we don't need 1,000.
So I'm just being silly when I say it. But, so we had this idea. We have this wall here, and I thought, you and I both thought, how cool would it be to have an 18, no, not an 18, but a, what's the size of the damn TV? Help me out here.
85.
85.
Or 95.
85, 95 inch.
A big-ass TV.
Big-ass TV to put on this wall. So I ordered the TV, and I'm thinking, shit, I can put this up on the wall. And then I ordered the damn holder for it. So the holder gets here first, and you're like, holy crap.
Well, I told you before, I'm like, because the wall is not an original wall. It's, because this used to be a church, so this probably went all the way through to the front.
Yes.
So this is the wall between our apartment and our next-door neighbor Susan's apartment.
Yes.
So who knows how thick that is. It
Yeah.
might be 6 inches thick. It might be 2 inches thick. And on our side, they have that, it's not shiplap, what do you call that?
I don't know what you call it.
It's like the wood. Usually they only do it like halfway high, but this one goes all the way up. It goes all the way up. And then, so I don't know. It could be just a half inch of whatever this stuff is on top of.
Now, I bought a new stud finder, and unfortunately, every time I turn it on, the thing freaks out, and it's not even on the wall because it's touching me. But seriously,
The oldest joke.
I bought a new stud finder, and so the TV holder that you mount on the wall, you're like, God damn, this is heavy. And I'm like,
that thing's going to pull the shiplap.
I'm like, we're good. And then when you stuck it in the bedroom and I went back and picked it up, I'm like,
God damn, this is heavy.
Then the TV shows up.
Then the TV shows up. And when they delivered it, I was actually feeding Lorita's cats next door. I didn't know wasn't supposed to come till the 29th, and it came like 2-3 days earlier.
It had already been here like 10 days in Key West.
Yeah, it had already been here.
They'd just been sitting here.
So I get home, it's on the patio, and I'm like, I got to bring it in. So I'm trying to bring it in, and I swear to God, I got like 4 different hernias trying to, and a hemorrhoid trying to bring it in. I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm like, shit.
I'm like, this thing's going to pull the wall down.
It's going to pull the freaking wall down. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at the wall.
Like, we probably ought to just use the stands.
So I'm like, all right, I think we're just going to have to use the stands for this thing. But then I'm going to need somebody to help me get it out of the damn box and help me put the freaking stands on the bottom and help me put it up top because you're not going to be able to pick it up. I asked you to help me move it from...
That's with all the... With the stuffing around it. I can get it once it's...
We'll see. But I asked you to help me to pick up the box and drag it, and even you, I watched you get a hernia from it, and I'm like, damn it. All these great ideas in my head, and I'm like, this 65-inch TV that we're looking at right now is not as heavy, but then I'm like, how can an 85-inch become...
It's probably
40 times, 50 times more.
I bet once you get it out of all the packaging,
we'll see.
It's going to be easy.
We'll see. But I had all these great ideas because I'd love to see it on that wall. I think it would be awesome on that wall. And I'm like...
Yeah, but it's going to pull the wall down.
I don't know. I still have it in my head that maybe I can make this happen, but we'll see. But
first, we're going to put it on the stands.
We're going to put it on the stands first and let me... think about it that much longer. But yes, we have a brand new 85-inch, not out of the box. And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm trying to figure out, all right, I'm going to do this after Saturday because tomorrow's a super huge busy day for us. And I'm not going to ruin my day trying to pull it out of a box and then so no. So that's not what's going to happen.
Might be next week.
Might be. Well, I think it's going to be, I think I'm going to do it Sunday. I have nothing on Sunday. Because there's no radio show with Danny, so I'm not listening. And normally my Sundays when Danny does his show, I'm sitting here preparing my show for Friday. So, Callie says, so cool we get to hear your new song ahead of the official release. No, we actually released it yesterday, Callie. And I'm just replaying it again. So apparently you haven't heard it, and you just got to hear it again. So go out and download that damn song. We appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. So that's the TV that's over there that we need to figure out what to do at some point.
How many songs you got left to play tonight?
I got a lot of songs. We'll get to that.
About an hour.
Callie says, wait, hang on. I got to show this. It says, B-Man is on my 32-incher. Yeah, so I've been doing a whole lot of changing around. So eventually this will look like yeah. And Ray says, got to call me. I'll give you an idea to hang on the wall. Yeah, I'll give you a call, but I don't think I'm going to be able to put this on the wall unless you want to fly down here, help me do all this, and fly back home. So, in the meantime, let's get to some more music because I've got a lot of music tonight and a lot of new stuff. So, Mark Mulch, Sunrise Vibes, of course. We're going to get to that one. And you know what? We just got a lot going on. Mark Mulch, everybody. B-Man Michelle's Coastal Confessions on a Friday night, coming to you live from Beechy Shell Studios here in Key West.
This island holds a special place in my heart. Somewhere I can go and make a brand new start. We could escape down by the water. It's you and I in the salty air, soaking up these sunrise vibes. With you here by my side, staring at the light of a brand new day. Cup of coffee in my hand, sitting in the sand. These are the days that I hold strong, running on these sunrise vibes all day long. It's a beautiful day hanging by the ocean. Rhythm of the waves is my devotion. swaying palm trees painting up the sky. They hold me up and slow me down, soaking up these sunrise vibes with you here by my side, staring at the light of a brand new day. A cup of coffee in my hand, sitting in the sand. These are the days that I hold strong, running on these sunrise vibes all day long.
We don't have to go too far, sometimes it's right where we are. This horizon's all we ever need.
Soaking up these sunrise vibes with you here by my side, staring at the light of a brand new day. Cup of coffee in my hand, sitting in the sand. These are the days that I hold strong, running on these sunrise vibes all day long, holding on to these sunrise vibes all day long.
Sunrise Vibes Coffee Company is the official coffee of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, which is brought to you by our good friends Manalo and Mark Mulch, who teamed up a couple of years ago and wrote a great song called Sunrise Vibes. And now you can have Sunrise Vibes all day long with Sunrise Vibes Coffee Company. Check out all the flavors with Smooth Sailing, the Signature Blend, Bonfire Beach Blend, and of course, Sand Dollar Decaf. You like instant coffee? They got that as well. Sunrise Vibes Coffee Company. Take the Sunrise Vibes with you every day. Order yours today. SunriseVibesCoffeeCo.com. SunriseVibesCoffeeCo.com. And take the Sunrise Vibes with you all day long. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
This is Sweet Harriet from New Hampshire. Ray the Roadie and I tune in all the time to Tiki Man Radio, and we like to listen to B-Man and Michelle, Willie and Scotty on Tiki Man Radio, Coastal Confessions.
Hey, this is B-Man, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle right here on Tiki Man Radio. And coming at you with some brand new music. Enjoy.
Waves are whispering, soft and slow. Sunlight rhythm that the breezes know. Toes in the sand, I let my worries go. Sip, sip, let it drip. Pineapple dreams on my lips. Life's so sweet, can't resist. Tropical drink bliss like this. Palm trees sway, they're dancing for me. A high mix hum like a melody. Coconut sky, endless as the sea. No clock, no rush, no place to be. Just me and this fruit fantasy. Sip, sip, let it drip. Pineapple dreams on my lips. Life's so sweet, can't resist. Tropical drink bliss like this. Umbrella spinning, colors collide. This is the rhythm where my soul resides. The ocean hums, the sun is my guide.
is my guide. The sun 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 is my guide.
Hey everybody, join us for Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday. Come over and be part of the show. We'll be streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and get into the chat and be a part of the show. That's Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
Tired? Hungover? Or just need a boost? Rehydrate, recover, and relax at IV hydration stations in Key West. Whether you're curing a hangover, supercharging your immune system, or enhancing your performance, they've got the perfect IV therapy for you. Choose your vibe. Kick back in their people-watching window seats with a loved one or a friend, or just unwind in serene privacy with soft lighting and lavender eye pillows. IV Hydration Station offers hangover relief and prevention, immune boosts and energy lifts, athletic recovery and beauty enhancers, skinny shots, semaglutide, anti-aging, and so much more. Their emergency-trained nurses will customize your treatment for maximum results. Visit one of their 2 locations in Key West, 328 Simonton Street and 1200 White Street. Call 305-509-0919 to book your appointment or just walk in. IV Hydration Station. Rehydrate, recover, and relax.
Hey, this is Beth from Nailtini. Do you ever feel like getting your nails and hair done before vacation is a chore? Why not enhance your vacay experience by visiting us at Nailtini, 817 Duval? Our perfect petties will make your feet look fabulous in those flip-flops. Or maybe you want a beautiful blow-dry and style for your night on the town. Men's haircuts, facials, and waxing? We do that too. We live up to our name and serve you a martini or a drink of your choice during your service. Now, back to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio.
Yeah. Hey, B-Man and Michelle coming back to you live from the Beechy Shell Studios here in the Beechy Shell Hideaway, Key West, Florida. Hey, let me ask this question, everybody. Who has been to Nailtini? Who has been to Nailtini? If you've been to Nailtini, please go out to Google, leave them a review, tell them how much you enjoyed it. Let me tell you what, I just went down today, I got my do done, and I look pretty damn good. I like it. What do you think, Michelle?
You look good.
You're stupid.
Jake
does hair down there.
He's a master.
And he is a master at what he does down there. And I take food down to those guys. It's like today, it's like I dropped off some Ohio kind of stuff because he's from Cincinnati. We're 2 Ohio boys. And dropped off some
green
beans with some potatoes and some bacon and some onion in there. And oh my God, they loved it. Hey, a big shout out to Tony Newbern and everybody back there in the Maryland area, White Plains, Maryland.
Are they watching?
They are. He goes, just had some crabs and chilling now with wild turkey and Pepsi. And, of course, Callie McCool. And so, Tony, if you don't know this, Callie McCool is on the West Coast. He's out in California. And Callie, he's a school teacher, and he does a really cool thing. We donate airtime to Callie so that he can teach his kids how to be DJs just like me. And they're 10 times better than me. Because I never had that experience, so I'm kind of like the derelict goofball DJ here. But trust me, Callie does a great job with his kids. Callie McCool and the student crew, those guys are really good. Tony says Michelle is sporting her Pippi Longstocking hair.
Ryan said Heidi, but yeah.
I said, hello, Heidi. Who's from Sweden?
That's Inga from Sweden.
Inga from Sweden. So, yes, we were teasing her just a little bit ago. So, I'm so glad you guys are on there. I just got a message. Sissy who used to be the previous owner of Nailtini. She was sending me some messages. So she asked me, she goes, "Are you drinking? Just getting started?" Question. And I said, "Of course." You? And she's like, "Not quite. I had to run to Tractor Supply." Check this out. And she's headed home and listening. So thank you, Sissy, for tuning in. We miss you. You know, I still go down and do my thing at Nailtini, and I do miss you going down, down there and hanging out with you and having coffee and all that stuff. So let me see. Tony says, "That's cool. Great job." So yes, Tony, I don't know if you heard, we have a brand new song out this week. We actually had 2 songs this month. One we did with Tiffany Green, and then that's released off her name, Tiffany Green, featuring B-Man and Michelle. And then we just had another one called Smooth Sailing that we just released. So, and thank you very much, Tony. So, yes. And I've got more new music coming out. There'll be some new stuff coming soon. I'll tell everybody all about that as we get closer to it. But I'm just not sitting here in Key West being a goofball. We're actually very, very busy. Lots going on. Let me see. Edwin Onio, he says, "Una sala chi." Hello, Edwin. Say hi to Edwin.
Hi.
Michelle.
You said say hi.
Hi. It's like, "Hi, Edwin."
You didn't say hi, Edwin. You said say hi to Edwin. And I said hi.
All right, Edwin, I tried. So I tried to get her, so he's doing all this. Kido ka uno de quino. Can you read this? I'm going to give it to her, let her read it, because I'm not very up on Spanish. If it was German, I probably got a heads up on you.
Which one?
The very one on the bottom.
That's not Spanish.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Kido.
And Tony says, "You look awesome tonight." Isn't,
Thank you.
He goes, okay, so Edwin goes, "You do what?" Isn't
They
that
don't have
your-
K's in Spanish, I don't think.
I don't know. I just do a show. So.
I don't think that's in the Spanish alphabet.
So Tony says he likes the glasses. Have you seen my new glasses, Tony? All right, so I went geeky on everybody. I'm gonna put.
You got AI glasses.
I'm gonna put these on. I got AI glasses now, so I'm gonna take these off, and I'm gonna put these on. And tell me how much more intelligent do I look? Hello, everybody. Let's do this. There's an up. There we go. How about that? How does that look? Let me get a little closer to the camera. If you're
I
on
think you should give them to me. But they got your prescription.
And then I can hear myself in my glasses. My glasses are talking to me. So let's let Michelle wear them for a minute. So what do you think? Do I look intelligent? So here we go. So I'm going to give it to
I
Michelle.
don't know how they'll work with the braids. But
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I put my other glasses on.
Do-do-do. It said do-do-do to me.
So Edwin says it's in Igbo language, actually.
Oh, okay.
Can you all read in Igbo language?
No.
No. And I'm being honest with you. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, no.
I can barely read Spanish.
And Tony says Poindexter. Hey, you better watch that, mister.
Hammer me.
Now look at Michelle. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put Michelle on. There we go. She looks good in the damn things. I'm just like, she put them on. I'm like, damn, you look hot.
Here.
I was like, but no, these things are cool. I can do lots of neat things with them. Actually, I was trying to fly the space shuttle the other day, but...
Oh, do they have like the arc and stuff showing it? Like
the what?
The arc of the way it's going.
No.
No?
No.
Not like your iPad?
No, I wish, but that's kind of cool, though.
That'd be cool.
Hey, what's everybody drinking tonight? I haven't asked that question. So I'm doing a little vodka and a lot of LaCroix.
We already had several. We had like 3.5 drinks.
Well, we had...
And then we're going to be drinking tomorrow, I'm sure. So.
I'm not worried about it. I don't drink as much as I used to. We've really cut back, so... I think halfway during the week, I don't drink anything, so I don't feel too bad. I felt like crap yesterday. Man, I was hurting. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I wasn't feeling that great.
Your coffee.
Oh, you know what? I bought this mushroom coffee.
Not psychedelic mushrooms.
No, it's not it's not drug related or anything like that. I thought, you know what? I see all these things on this coffee, and I'm like, let me try it out. And man, I sat here at the desk. I was doing some stuff, and man, next thing I know, and I don't even. It's not even a full cup of coffee. I followed the instructions, and man, next thing I know, it's like, good God. I felt like I had 17 cups of coffee. I started getting jittery, and I just started feeling crappy. So I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Tony says, you always look good, Michelle. And she told on me. Yes, she always tells on me. So Edwin says, once again, some people tell me to close your mouth. Edwin. Well, Edwin, I'm glad you're a part of our show tonight. I appreciate you being part of what we do. Let me see. Ray sends me a text. I have to go to my next. I have so many things I got to open up. It's a Fiddlehead IPA. He drinks a lot of foo-foo stuff, so now he's drinking an IPA. So he'll leave like blueberry beer in the refrigerator, and he's like, he gets here 2 years later, he's like, that's still in the refrigerator, and I'm like, I don't drink that stuff. I don't drink the foo-foo beer. So yeah, that's me. I don't drink all that. So I don't drink a whole lot of beer anyway. No,
Even at the pint, last few times you're just drinking the 4 ounces instead of
I've been doing the 4
12
ounces.
or 16.
Yeah, I haven't been drinking a whole lot of beer. I've really cut back on my beer. I've cut back a lot on my intake.
Well, the bubbles fill you up too much.
Yeah, but look, I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm loving this. I'm enjoying where I'm at, and anymore just having alcohol, which is kind of like, bleh. Callie says, Hideout vodka made locally and LaCroix pineapple coconut. I just saw the other day, LaCroix had this other toasted coconut.
I thought we tried that before.
I don't think we did. They had coconut, but they had the toasted coconut now. And I almost grabbed the 2, 4, 6, the 8-pack they have them in. Well, LaCroix comes in 8-packs.
I never noticed that.
Well,
I never noticed that
it's
before.
It's not LaCroix. It was a Polar. Okay. And I didn't get it because it's one of these things where if I don't like it, I won't drink it. And it'll sit there for the next 10 years, and it'll turn into toasted crappy coconut. So that's why I don't drink it. So anyway, we're going to get some more music here. Let me see. We got to get to Bill and Ann Abbott's 2 songs to drink to. Oh, Tony says peach moonshine is awesome. You know what? I haven't had any moonshine in a while. We've even got like 3 or 4 bottles of limoncello that I made. I make homemade limoncello, and we haven't even had hardly any of that. So we've really cut back. It's amazing. Good thing. I'm not complaining, but it's just one of those things where we just don't drink as much because we're in our 60s and watching our health. So anyway, I want to get to some more music. We're getting into 2 songs to drink to, Bill and Ann Abbott's portion of the show. And I always open it up with one of my own songs. Oh, Michelle's drinking rum.
I got rum.
She's got rum. Okay, well, the night just went to hell in a handbasket. Michelle's got some rum. But here is a good song introducing for you, Michelle, who just pulled out some rum. And, before I get to that, I got to get to the comments. People that are watching the show, I got to watch it. Callie McCool says, have you tried LaCroix Sunshine? No. What is that? During the music, tell me what LaCroix Sunshine is. And Tony says, Tats awesome also. I don't know what Tats is, but please tell me during the music. Here's some Gramps Morgan Rumnesia. That's what Michelle's going to have.
Up late this morning
With a
train running through your head.
Friday night.
Not knowing where you'd been, what you'd done, or what you said. You could not remember how you got to your bed, or who it was who left you there, wishing you were dead. No matter how you try, you can't recall. It happens every time your lips meet alcohol. You got the rumnesia,
and Michelle.
I could really use a drinking song, the kind that makes me want to drink or all.
It's time for Two Songs to Drink To with Bill and Ann Abbott of the Amateur Adventures Club, only on B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions.
TikiManRadio, your coastal Americana radio station.
Thank God for Friday, I think I might have died if I spent another day working for the suit and tie. We put our 40 in and they finally let us free to head down to the pub where everybody sings. Hey, hey, just give me something cold, raise it up tonight until tonight's tomorrow. Pour me two for every day of this godforsaken week. Tonight all I need is a get me drunk drink. Hey, hey, don't matter what it be. Tonight all I need is a get me drunk drink. Pour a pint again, it's just to chase a shot of Jack. You drink it till it's empty, then you hand it on back. Say, fill it up with something that'll get the job done. From the bottom of the glass to the top of your lungs. Hey, hey, just give me something cold. Raise it up tonight until tonight's tomorrow. Pour me two for every day of this godforsaken week. Tonight all I need is a get me drunk drink. Hey, hey, don't matter what it be. Tonight all I need is a get me drunk drink. La-di, 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 oh, yeah, we ain't going, we ain't going, we ain't going home. La-di, 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 oh, we drink until it's all gone and sing the song we all know. Sing, hey, hey, just give me something cold.
We got thirsty hitchhikers, and the girls next door dress up like movie stars.
Laying in the sunshine got me feeling so fine. Loving life on this and it's soaking it in. From 1 to 10, the boys are down. Dress me to a salt and lime. Senorita, Cinderita, over to him. 'Cause men and margaritas got me pouring my heart in like a shot of tequila. Men and margaritas. I don't want Bacardi, I came here to party. So let's get it on with Patron in my cup. I bet that beach band plays some George Strait. Let's two-step all our cares away. Drinking with my girls till the sun comes up. 'Cause men and margaritas got me pouring my heart in like a shot of tequila. Men and margaritas. Men and margaritas got me pouring my heart in like a shot of tequila. Men and margaritas got me pouring my heart in like a shot of tequila. Men and margaritas.
The Drunken Octopus, located in Key West, is a premier house concert listening venue put on by our good friends Gypsy Travel and Monty. You've known them for years with GTS Charters, and now they're turning their attention to the Drunken Octopus listening venue in Key West. This is a place where all of your favorite artists go to play, and everybody wants to be at. The schedule is up. Visit thedrunkenoctopus.com and support the independent artist while raising money for local charities. Check out the schedule and go have some fun at the Drunken Octopus listening venue in Key West. No better place to be. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network. Monday nights starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time, get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man and his conductors. Live from Crown Point, Indiana, Ed and the conductors are focused on the local artists of the Indiana area. It's time for you to get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man. 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time on Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday at noon, it's Callie McCool and his student crew, Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning to do radio and produce their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. That Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew every Tuesday at noon. Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, live from Key West, bringing you all the happenings of Key West and the surrounding area. In-studio guests and having some fun. That's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Friday. Saturday from midnight to noon, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday. This is where we open up the massive archives of Tiki Man Radio and take you back to that old shagging music, complete with commercials and funny clips. Jukebox Saturdays every Saturday. Sundays, it's the big show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Come over and be part of the show. After the big show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle, recorded live from Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you download the free Tiki Man Radio app. Subscribe to the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel and hit the little bell there for all the notifications. And if you would like to sponsor one of these great shows, reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com. Come over and be part of the show.
So you know what time it is when you hear that kind of music. So, hey, before I go any further, if you want to be a part of the Tiki Man Radio family, be an advertiser so we can, be a part of the family. Let us know. Send us a message. We're happy to be a part of your world, and you can be a part of our world too. In the meantime, what I got to get over here. We're gonna get to all this music stuff here in a second, but let me see. I got Sissy sending me. She sent me a picture of a dog. Journey, is that your new pup there, Sissy? Very nice. Let me see. Edwin wants to know who exactly did this song that I do want to find out right now. The individual who sang the last song, which I think what you're asking about was Men and Margaritas, and that was Lacey K. Booth. Lacey, Lacikaye, Booth, Booth, Men and Margaritas. So there you go. That's who did that last song.
I like the first one.
Huh?
The rum
The first one was Drunk Drink, and that was Cooper Allen.
No, the other one. What was the rum one? Was that last?
That was Gramps Morgan Rumnesia.
I like that one.
Michelle liked that one because you're a rum girl. So there you go. That's
Sometimes
who did
I get
all
the
those.
Rumnesia. Like, did I eat anything last night?
It's funny because sometimes in the mornings you're like, what did we have last night?
I look around first. I look at the dishes. I'm like, well, there's a big plate, so maybe I ate something. Then I look in the refrigerator and see what might be missing.
And then
I check the receipts and then the credit card
And then you ask
charges,
me,
and if
"What
there's
the
no
hell?
evidence, that I'm like,
What the hell did we eat last night?
did we eat? Did we forget to eat?
Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes I'm like, when you ask me, I have to like, yeah, sure, we ate last night. And I'm thinking, what the hell did we eat last night? What the hell did we eat last night? So, and Sissy says, got her at the end of January. She turns 1 in June. Well, she's a cutie pie. There you go, Sissy.
Looks a little like Petey the dog without the thingy around her eye.
Yeah, from the Little Rascals, Petey the dog.
But she didn't have the little spot.
Very, very cute. So, way to go. I'm glad everything's working out for you there, Sissy. And it sounds like you're having a good time up there. But it's that time in the show when we get to this day
I'm gonna sit
in
over on the
music history. And I'm enjoying watching Tony and Callie McCool going back and forth on certain things. Tell Callie what? You tell him. Where are you going?
I've got to sit on the comfortable couch. Tell Kelly that Tony used to be quite the musician back in the day.
That's right. Tony was an awesome musician. So, Tony, please put your bio up there so people know what the hell you used to do. And because I know I'll embellish what you used to do. You know, you used to play with Glenn Campbell, Kenny Rogers. Used to go up to Memphis and do things as a young drummer back in the day. So, yeah, there you go. Let me turn this down a little bit so I'm not getting any feedback. Okay, so this day in music in 1961, little Ricky Nelson started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with I'm a Traveling Man. I made a lot of money. Song with Sam Cooke turned down. Yeah, Sam Cooke turned that song down. But who did it? Ricky Nelson. So, 1962, Ray Charles won a Grammy Award for Best Rhythm and Blues Recording for Hit the Road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, hit the road, Jack. Let me see, 1965, the Beach Boys started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with Help Me Rhonda, Help Me Rhonda. The group's second U.S. number 1. You know who else used to be a Beach Boy? Think about this. Think about this. You know this, Michelle. You know it. As you're sitting on that couch thinking about it, I smell the wood burning. Ooh. His first name was Glenn. Glenn Campbell used to be a Beach Boy back in the day. 1971, the Rolling Stones accomplished the rare feat of having both the number 1 album, Sticky Fingers, and the number 1 single, Brown Sugar, simultaneously in the U.S. 1977, Elvis walked off stage in the middle of a show in Baltimore. It was the first time in his 23-year career that he had done so, except when legitimately ill. The end was near. That was 1977, Michelle. He passed away in 77, wasn't it? There you go. 1984, Tina Turner released Private Dancer. Ooh. Her big comeback album, her 5th solo studio album, was a major breakthrough that established her as a star under her own name after divorcing Ike Turner. It includes the hit title track, which was written by Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits. Knopfler. And What's Love Got to Do with It? It wouldn't be a Tina Turner album without her taking well-known songs and adding her own spin. Here, she takes on Al Green's Let's Stay Together, Ann Peebles' I Can't Stand the Rain, David Bowie's in 1984, and the Beatles' Help. Private Dancer is her best-selling album in North America, and it won a Grammy Awards. Let me tell you what, that woman is awesome. And I saw they did the documentary on her, and man, that was a really good one. 1997, singer-songwriter Jeff Buckley disappeared during a spontaneous evening swim in the Mississippi River outside Memphis. Well, this went to hell in a handbasket. His body was found on June 4th, 1997, after being spotted by a passenger on a tourist riverboat. What the hell was he thinking? 2005, jazz singer, songwriter Oscar Brown Jr., writer of the popular song Afro Blue, died at the age of 78. 2012, Aaron Freeman told Rolling Stone magazine that he was retiring Gene Ween, the stage name under which he had performed with Ween for nearly 2 decades. I don't remember that. Do you, Michelle? Gene Ween. I don't remember that one. 2013, Marvin Jr., lead baritone of the Dells, died from complications of kidney failure at the age of 77. In 2019, Tony Glover, the influential blues harmonica player who was a longtime peer of Bob Dylan and helped teach Mick Jagger how to play, died of natural causes at age 79. He also worked as a writer and a critic, contributing to magazines Crawdaddy and Cream, while also writing extensively for Rolling Stone between 68 and 1973. 2021, B.J. Thomas, who had the hit song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, died at age 78. Rockabilly star Ronnie Hawkins died at age 87. And birthdays today. Check this one out. Bob Hope was born today in 1903. Sylvia, mother of hip-hop Robinson, half of Mickey and Sylvia, and producer of Rapper's Delight and The Message, was born today in 35. Danny Elfman of Oingo Boingo and many movie scores is 73. Toto bassist Mike Picario was born today in 55. LaToya Jackson, check this one out, 70. LaToya Jackson, 70 today. Holy crap. Single Minds drummer Mel Gaynor is 67. Melissa Etheridge is 65. Melanie Brown, Mel B. Scary Spice of the Spice Girls is 52. And Riley Crowe, actress who played Marie Curie in The Runaways biopic and daughter of Lisa Marie Presley, is 37. And let me tell you what, was that not an impressive group of stuff today in this day in music history? What do you think of that, Michelle?
That was impressive.
There was some interesting stuff in there. Let me see. Why is my phone over here going dark? It doesn't normally do this.
Maybe the latest update.
I have no freaking clue. So, let me see. Yeah, Colin McCool's no way, Tony. Glenn Campbell. And then, of course, Kathleen Brown's in late to the show. Had company. All right. Well, we're glad you are here, Kathleen Brown. Tell Steve we said hi. And, of course, Tony says, yep, we fronted a lot of groups. Drivers, Kenny Rogers, George Jones. That was the other one I couldn't think of. And many to list. But I'm just retired and don't do it anymore, teaching my grandson how to play. There you go, Tony. Man, Tony, you're an icon, my friend. And Steve Brown says, happy Friday, everybody. It wasn't the drivers, it was the drifters, Tony said. And, of course, Callie says, wow, Tony, if you ever come west, give me a call. We'd love to have you visit the classroom. That would be very, very cool. And, Tony, so that you know, Callie McCool is an old Air Force guy himself. If I'm not, trust me, I think he was a crew chief on 141s. Tell me if I'm correct on that, Callie. I know you've told me before, but you know what?
Let Tony know. Tell us all.
This right here, this old brain of mine, sometimes, you know what, just gets a little bit walk, walk, walk. So that was
We
your
be
day.
old.
I'm getting old. So yes, Callie McCool does a lot of cool things with the students, and I appreciate Tony being on board with us tonight. Is your lovely bride there with you, Tony? If she is, tell her we said hi.
Hi, Kathy.
We love Kathy and the whole crew over there in White Plains, Maryland, just down the road.
We need to get up there.
We do need to get up there. We need to do all kinds of crazy things. So, in the meantime, I think it's time we get to some more music. This next song, Mr. Bill Crawley, we haven't played Bill in a while. I've had him in the lineup for a while, but you know how stuff goes on this show. In the meantime, we're going to get Bill in here, and then I believe I've got some new music coming up. I got Crash Acoustic. We'll talk about him in a minute once we come back. We met Crash at this year's event when we were doing radio at in Tampa Bay. in March for the late February, early March for the Music on the Bay. But here's a little bit of Bill Crawley. It's called Key West. Miss that guy.
I like this
He's
one.
Such an awesome dude.
I heard a story lately, a story that's been told. Yeah, it circulates and percolates, but it never gets old. Down from New England for a little getaway. Once you hit the island, he makes you want to stay. You're finally on vacation, got a week or two. If by chance you find romance, would be a dream come true. You never expected that this is what you'd find. Now you feel so connected that you've left it all behind. For a little island time, say goodbye to the 9 to 5. Kiss off all of your stress. Now that you've discovered the key to happiness, you've been living life the best since you found the key to happiness. It's called Key West. You flew into Miami, picked up the rent-a-car, found religion on the 7 Mile Bridge, and then you found the nearest bar. You can see your life changing right before your eyes. All this rearranging has caught you by surprise. Then you found the Conch Republic, washed up upon her shore, and all it took was your first look. You knew you wanted more. Now there's fun in December, no more snow and ice. For a local bartender, that's a piece of paradise. Piece of paradise. Say goodbye to the 9 to 5. Kiss off all of your stress. Now that you've discovered the key to happiness, you've been living life the best since you found the key to happiness. It's called Key West. Without a plan, you made the run down Highway 1. Now you understand. The story has no ending. There's always more to say. You sold the car, got a job in the bar. It's like vacation with pay. Follow the highway till you run out of land. Then meet me on Friday with our toes in the sand. Toes in the sand. Say goodbye to the 9 to 5. Kiss off all of your stress. Now that you've discovered the key to happiness, you've been living life the best since you found the key to happiness. It's called Key West. Called Key West. Yeah. Called Key West.
This is what it's all about. It's a crazy world out there, so we all need a couple hours just to go nuts. Yeah. And I can truly say after all this time, I'm only growing older. I ain't growing up. I rounded first, I never thought of the worst as I studied the shortstop's position. Then crack went my leg like the shell of an egg. Someone call a decent physician. I'm no Pete Rose, I can't pretend, though my mind's still quite flexible. These brittle bones don't bend. I'm growing older, but not up. My metabolic rate is pleasantly stuck. Let the winds of time blow over my head. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Now sometimes I see me as an old manatee heading south as the waters get colder, trying to steer clear of the humdrum so near it cuts prop scars deep in my shoulder. That's how it goes, right to the end. Though his body's quite flexible, that barnacle brain don't bend. I'm growing older, but not up. My metabolic rate is pleasantly stuck. Let the winds of time blow over my head. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. But don't get me wrong, this is not a sad song, just events that I have happened to witness. Time takes its toll as we head for the pole, and no one dies from physical fitness. So what the hell? We'll take it right to the end, as these days seem more complicated. A night like this still wins. I'm growing old, but not up. My metabolic rate is pleasantly stuck. Let the winds of change blow over my head. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Let the winds of time blow over my head. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. We love you. Older but not up. See you next week.
Take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings. Every Saturday, starting when you get up, Buttercup. Tiki Man Radio opens up the massive archives of the radio station and takes you back to that old shaggy music. Jukebox Saturdays, only on Tiki Man Radio.
You're tuned in to B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network.
Hey, this is B-Man, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle right here on Tiki Man Radio. And coming at you is some brand new music. Enjoy.
my mama swears like one. That makes me the son of a gun. I float from harbor to harbor, no particular one. This pirate seen 50, but I still ain't done. I got a pencil-thin mustache under my goatee. God's own drunk wouldn't put up with me. I'll be alright Monday, just you wait and see. I'm not quite here, but I'm almost Jimmy. I'm almost Jimmy. I think I'm better at math. I'm almost Jimmy. Never read that telegraph. I'm almost Jimmy. Jolly Mon, sing along. I'm almost Jimmy. He would have loved this song. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but I've been drunk since 4. If it was my bar, we'd have named it Rumville for sure. My tin cup, it's just a red Solo chalice. He eats mangoes in Paris and dates gypsies in the palace. Let's face it, folks, the man's full of love and luck. I'm not quite him, but I'm close enough. I'm almost Jimmy. My grandma talks to statues. I'm almost Jimmy. Her name's Delaney, that matches. I'm almost Jimmy. Hey, Nadira, sing along. I'm almost Jimmy. He would have loved this song. Now just like him, I prefer drinks on a boat. I had one too many. My license, the chill's been revoked. You can't reason with a hurricane. Just breathe and move on. And if that volcano blows, you should know that we gone. We got fins to the front and fins to the back. Well, I'd have went left and right, but he already did that. So let's get drunk and see what she thinks. I love Jesus, but my feet still stink. Yeah, I'm almost Jimmy. A piece of work from nowhere. I'm almost Jimmy. At least the weather is here. I'm almost Jimmy. Coral reefers, sing along. I'm almost Jimmy. Living my life like his songs. I'm almost Jimmy. I've been to Paris, my friends. I'm almost Jimmy. It ain't as bad as the Benz. I'm almost Jimmy. Parrot heads, sing along. We're all almost Jimmy. That's what makes trop rock so strong.
You're listening to B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on TikiManRadio, your Coastal Americana music station. Now, back to B-Man and Michelle.
Well, thank you very much, Michelle, 1L Michelle Myers and Tim Myers. They'll be down here in about another week, so we'll be hanging out with them and having some fun. Actually, I'm looking forward when they come here because we're going to, kind of hang out where they're at. Because they're staying at one of the hotels down here. We're going to pool it. What are you looking at?
What was that? I thought I heard Willie snoring really loud.
Yeah, I think he is snoring like crazy. But we're going to hang out their hot tub and pools. I'm looking forward when they get here because I ain't doing a whole lot of stuff. Bottom line, I think they want to go skydiving, so I need to go figure that out. So we may end up doing some skydiving while they're here. But that last song was Almost Jimmy, Crash Acoustic. And we met Crash this year when you and I and Tim and Michelle and Mo, we were up at the Music on the Bay there in Tampa. And we got to meet Crash, and we had him on the radio and talked a little bit. And that was one of his new songs, Almost Jimmy. So let me see, who else? Somebody else. God, I got so many Mises going on here. Neil Lindley just sent me a message. Says, send me your Venmo. Okay. We'll take care of that afterwards. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let me see. We got Sissy out there. Kathleen Brown, tell Steve he's welcome that we played that song "Getting Older," but not growing up. Sometimes I feel that way. I'm getting older, but I don't want to grow up. Michelle, you?
That's a hard question.
No,
because I didn't like being a kid. I hated being a kid, so I did want to grow up.
You want to grow up, but where you're at right now in your grown-up life, do you want to get any older? Smell like mothballs?
We're already grown up, I think.
Like walk by you and go, God damn, you smell like mothballs. You're old.
You lose your sense of smell, and then you can't smell, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying. Don't forget, we are not on the air next Friday. The next week is a week from hell. We've got family in town. We've got the Coconut Castaways events going all week. There's no way I'm going to get time to put a radio show together on a Friday night, especially with everything happening. So we will not be on the air next Friday. We will be taking next Friday off, just so you know. Danny Lynn is not on the show this Sunday, so there is no Sunday show. So make sure you guys mark your calendars for that.
So our Tuesday on the island from this week will not be this Sunday.
Will not be the Sunday. I said
It'll
it earlier in the show.
next Sunday.
That's right. It'll be the following Sunday. And I talked about that earlier in the show.
I know. We talked about all of this stuff earlier in the show.
I did. I just want to remind everybody what's going on. There's a lot of new music. I have so much new music we're playing again next week. This is amazing how much. Please go out and support B-Man and Michelle. Thank you for those who have downloaded our brand new song, Smooth Sailing. We appreciate it. Don't forget, you got Beach and Boat and Fishing Floating out there, which is on Tiffany Green. That's Taffini, not with a Y, but an I, Green. Go out there and support us on that. We so appreciate it because it really helps us musicians in the things that we do. Is there anything else you want to say before we close the show out, Michelle? Because we're going to close out because I feel like chilling out.
I think we're good.
I'm a little pooped. We've had a busy week here with everything going on, especially leading up to
and
our
this
new
next
song.
week's going to be busy too. So.
Saturday, we're going to be at the...
tomorrow.
That's tomorrow for us. You and I are going to be at where?
The Hemingway Social Club.
Hemingway Social Club, starting at 1:30 to 4:30, and we're going to be debuting our new song during that event. We're going to be celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary with a lot of people.
Eating some rum cake.
I made 2 rum cakes. You got a friend that made a cake. They haven't told us what it is.
You have a friend just as much as I do.
Huh?
Charity and Rob are just as much your friend as I.
You're right. You're exactly right, but I just wanted to put it out there that we've got so much going on tomorrow and Sunday. I think I'm not doing a damn thing.
You're putting the TV up.
Oh, that's right. I guess I am doing a damn thing. I'm putting the TV up.
You don't have to. I'm just saying, you said you were going to do that.
We need to get it done. And we got family coming in. So in the meantime, I hope everybody's had a fun time tonight on the show. We so appreciate each and every one of you. And I thought I would close it out tonight with Coast of Marseille. And I love this song. Of course, it was written by Keith Sykes. And, of course, Jimmy and Keith. Keith was the original Coral Reefers. And when they wrote this song, they were actually at the coast of Marseille when it was written and everything. So I think it's a very good song. So stick around. Last song for the night. Stick around. You know how we close the show out and be a part of the closing show. I really appreciate each and every darn one of you. And you guys are the bomb. Coast of Marseille, Jimmy Buffett.
Well, as I said, we get to spend about 3 days around here. We'll see you between Santa Cruz and San Francisco. So, inspiration for many years. I take it with me wherever I go, even to the coast of Marseille. I sat there on the coast of Marseille. My thoughts came by like wind through my hand. How good it'd be to feel you again. how good it'd be to feel that way again. Would you be remembering me? I ask that question time and again. The answer came and haunted me so. I did not want to think it again. No, I did not want to think it again. You make it so hard to forget. I haven't stopped loving you yet. You make it so hard to forget. Yes, you do. I haven't stopped loving you yet. When I left the coast of Marseille, I had not done what I'd come to do. I spent all the money I'd saved and still did not get over you. No, I still did not get over you. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. Thank you very much. God bless. Take care. Thank you, Bay Area. Thank you, San Francisco, Santa Cruz, and wherever. We love you.
This is Sweet Harriet from New Hampshire. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on Tiki Man Radio.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight to Tiki Man Radio. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions coming to you live from the Beechy Shell Studios, Beechy Shell Hideaway here in Key West. We so appreciate each and every one of you that hang out with us on the show. Callie, I got to say this. She said, come to Frisco for clam chowder in Bowden Bread Bowl. I've done that before, and it was really good. I had a great time doing that, and we went over to Alcatraz. So we did some Alcatraz time, too. So thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. Don't forget, there's no show next Friday. We got to take the week off because there's a lot going on, and there's just no way I can do the show. There's no Sunday show. And, Michelle, thank you again for being a part of this experience that you and I have. And how do we close the show?
Kind of like the real Peterman experience.
The Peterman experience. The real Peterman experience. Yeah, we should do a Peterman experience show one night on our show.
Have muffin stumps.
You know how I close out the show every week.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
You guys, y'all come back. Don't forget, you can't come back next week. We're not going to be on, but the following week we'll be back on here doing our thing. We appreciate each and every one of you as we do the Peterman experience here on the Coastal
With the muffin stumps.
The muffins. Oh, I love you, Michelle. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you very, very soon. And again, go out smooth sailing. We appreciate everybody who's gone out and grabbed that new song of ours, and we love each and every one of you. We'll see you not next week, but the following week. Take care.